Tap in, family. Free time, free time, free time. Tap in, tap in. He said, "Why I'm up? I don't know why I'm up right now. Did I take a nap today? Damn, I don't think I took a nap today. Can everybody hear me? No sound. What? Y'all can hear me? No sound. All right, hold on. That shit. Yeah, I'm like, I know I got sound. I'm not even on no headphones. Yeah, some people can hear me, some people can't. I don't know why I would just use my laptop. Y'all bought a laptop, I don't even be using that shit. Got a whole MacBook, don't even be using it. Let me get this shit straight. Hold on right quick, family. Let's get this free Q&As, y'all. Free consultation. I know a lot of people is asking me, I need to book a one-on-one, I'm gonna be honest, I hate one-on-ones. So I'd rather just help y'all save money and just have the one-on-ones right here. All right, let me get this together. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of people is trying to get a one-on-one with me, and I'm just be honest, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't like one-on-ones. It's just like when I sit and have one-on-ones with people and they book that hour, a lot of their questions, the answers that they're looking for are in the exact course that they were supposed to watch multiple times. All right, so I hate one-on-ones. I'll be honest, I hate them shits. I used to love them. Like, now, granted, I don't hate the people. I just hate the whole concept because I don't think everybody's using a one-on-one in a proper context. A lot of people booking one-on-ones when they ain't read nothing. A lot of people trying to book one-on-ones and they don't even have my class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always put band-aids on mine. I really rap the whole thing. When I rap backwards, it'd be unriveling. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to have more free consultations on my lives. Okay, so y'all ask any question that you have. Please make sure it's a thought out question. All right, please don't just ask something that you didn't even think. I get a lot of questions in my inbox from people that's just not thinking. All right, my class is 500, 8 hours long. Yeah, one-on-one's supposed to be quick clarities. That's what I love. I love one-on-ones, doing one-on-ones with people that have bought my course and already been doing things. I hate doing one-on-ones with somebody that haven't did nothing, haven't read nothing. I hate those one-on-ones because the whole one-on-one is me telling them, hey man, you can get the class for, and sometimes, and some people can probably vouch for this, some people have literally put the one-on-one with me and I just stopped the one-on-one like, yo, listen, how about this? I'll just give you my course, all right, because you so far behind and your questions like, and you think you about to get clarity in 30 minutes. That's why I don't do 30-minute consultations anymore. I only do an hour. I charge $500. that's just to discourage people from booking a one-on-one and basically funnel people to buy my class, because my advanced course is 500, my beginner course is 250. All right, so it's nothing to second guess, family. Keep studying. You shouldn't be sending nothing off anyway. Nobody should be sending anything off. Okay, I'm just be real with y'all. None of y'all have read the Bill of Exchange multiple times. None of y'all have read the Sestakay Act multiple times. None of y'all have read the Constitution from the top to the bottom. None of y'all have read the Federal Reserve Section 16 multiple times. None of y'all have read Federal Reserve Section 29. Yeah, you might skim through it. Yeah, you probably printed it out, put it in book form, but you haven't read everything. Y'all already done sent stuff off. Y'all already done sent stuff off. If you know what to send off on the first letter, the second letter, why would the third letter be difficult? You see what I'm saying? So it's a mind state, y'all. You can't be y'all. A lot of folks are trying to piece it together as they go. You cannot do that, family. You cannot piece this stuff together as it goes. You have to have an overstanding. Like any of y'all played chess before? Okay, a lot of folks ain't never played chess before, and it shows. A lot of y'all some checker playing motherfuckers. All right, y'all play checkers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play checkers. Okay? This is chess. If anybody ever played chess before, you know you can't just be moving pieces. You can't just be I'm just gonna move my piece here, and then I'm gonna try to figure out. No, you gotta already, okay, if I move there, they're gonna move here. So that's what means after they move there, I'm gonna move here. Meaning they're gonna have to move right there. So I'm gonna move here. You gotta be thinking 3 steps ahead. A lot of y'all are literally going step by step as you go. So by the time you get to the court process, like court situation, you gonna be so fucking scared. That's why a lot of y'all are at that point. Like, I don't know what to do. I sent that off and they said this, brother. How would you handle this? And y'all like y'all be sending me like goofy ass shit. Like sending me like responses back from the CFO. Like, yo, what the fuck are you sending me this for? You're the one that sent this off to him. What were you trying to do? And I gotta be blatantly honest, yo. I hate open nose type of DMs. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. Folks literally will get a response back and then they'll screenshot the letter to me and say, hey, brother, how would you handle this? The fuck you mean, how would I handle it? You know what I'm saying? Get your ass back and study it. That's how you handle it. All right? It's because no one ever gave me the answers. All right? No one ever gave me the answers. It was like, yo, keep studying. Your understanding will come from the studying. Yeah, I know folks waiting on they replays, family. I'm gonna get to everybody. I know, family. I know it's 500 people. I know it's mine. Now we probably got like 400 now. No, hell no. We got about 300. I think we knocked out about 300. We still got about 300 DMs. So yeah. But yeah, back to the questions. What's y'all questions? All right, let me go back to the top. What kind of verbiage should I add to a default letter? Keep studying, family. You basically asking me what to do, how to do it. You gotta have some type of clarification. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I don't like answering questions to people that don't have none of it pieced together. You can tell by what a person pieced together just based off their question. You should never ask, what verbiage should I use? Because that's basically saying I don't have any overstanding, or I don't know how to talk. I don't know which words to say. Meaning you shouldn't be saying anything off. All right, so yeah, you definitely got to keep studying. Yeah, I already know they're not doing their homework. I need the link for the replay. I got you, family. Just be patient. How much is your class? 500. Yeah, common sense isn't common. My gas card account was closed prematurely under the 30-day mark. How can I get it reopened as I really need that account? What have you been studying, family? If you really needed that account, you will be doing what you're supposed to do to keep that account. So meaning you don't give a fuck about that account, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think it's all accounts is the same. You treat every account the same. So if you have any overstanding, like the bill of exchange, you're doing the same thing. Nothing ever's changing, family. It could have been gas, it could have been light bill, water bill, mortgage, credit card. It's all the same thing. I already took a class. Well, yeah, if you already took the class, family, you shouldn't be asking for what verbiage. You know, you shouldn't be asking what the verbiage is if you took my class, family. We already went over the instructions. If a car has marked as paid in full and taken off your credit report, but added back as a new debt, but same account, can I get that taken? Why would you want to get it taken off, family? Why are we taking stuff off our? If it says it's paid, why would you want it taken off your credit report? That's history. You gotta remember, this ain't the credit score game. You gotta, everything you think about a credit report is wrong. What are you removing? Now, if you had a negative in front of that balance, which I know you don't, why are you trying to remove it? You just said, hey, if it's paid and it's put back on there as a debt, every debt is a credit. So I wouldn't trip about. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't know what the fuck is on my credit report. I can't remember the last time I looked at my credit report. Hey, I'm be honest. I can't remember the last time I looked at my credit report. Just being brutally honest, I don't know what my credit score is. I really don't care. But when they gonna tell me, hey, sir, your credit's too low. And I'm gonna say, all right, well, go ahead and deny me. Do what y'all gonna do. All right, that's how you gotta look at it. So yes, go ahead. So that's why I say a lot of y'all are coming over from the credit score world, from the credit leverage, or from the credit score, meaning you trying to clean your credit report. I even have people saying, hey, I'm gonna clean my credit report first before I do this. Your credit report has nothing to do with this shit. Now, I understand there are some people that are saying, well, don't you think it's a little bit more easy if we have a good credit and we get approved and then, yeah, okay. All right, so what you gonna do if you going banking on your credit score and you're saying, okay, I just want to manipulate my credit score, but when I get the asset, I'm gonna use my consumer law. Well, why don't you just use it in the beginning? Why not use it in the beginning? Because you think you're gonna have the intel to protect it. Remember, you're going into the deal wrong, and then you're trying to correct it once you get in. I know I've already said, hey, get in the deal, then you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do. But a lot of folks is still not ready. You'll have a good credit score, use that to get a car, and then you trying to use all this shit, then they come repo your car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, that credit score don't fucking matter, y'all. They'll come get your shit. Your shit can be an 850. If you goddamn don't do that shit, or you don't do the process right, or don't know what to do, hey, they coming to get that. Are we initially on the POA? Come on, who is that? Cut to you app? Come on, family. Are we putting golly, come on, family. Come on, family. But yeah, y'all throw out your credit scores. Forget the credit report. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I would do is go on my credit report, look at all the accounts that's on there. All right, figure out what's the bank that's reporting it. I'm not going at Credit TransUnion. I'm not going at Equifax. Man, I don't give a fuck about no $1,000 fucking violations. I don't want that shit removed. I want it on there. I want it to be reported as paid. You see what I'm saying? So if it's reported as paid, why would I want them to take it off? You know what I'm saying? You want them to keep it on there, showing that, yo, I done paid off a car. Hey, I done paid off another car. Hey, I done paid off a house. I done paid off another house. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you to get into debt so you can change that debt into a credit. It's called good debt, y'all. It's called good debt. It's called good debt. Okay, let me get back to it. Okay. Breach of contract is the cause of action. How do you prove the element? Breach of contract is first of all, family, you got to know what is breach. Yes, the cause of action, but can you explain what the breach is? Can you explain what the breach is? I prove the element by performing and showing that they're not allowing me to perform. That's the breach. You got to know what the breach is. Got to know what the breach is. What's not on the website, family? Link in my bio. Besides doing your performance, any other documents for mortgage? Do you read that in the Bill of Exchange Act? What do you Tish unreserved? What acts have you read before you start anything? What have you read? Because a lot of folks ask me like, okay, which documents else do I need? Well, go read these acts and it tells you. It'll let you know. Okay, well, there are any other documents. There are any. You endorse the contract. You have a power of attorney, and you have some instructions. That's really pretty much it. You got to understand that, but you can't leapfrog the understanding. Yeah, I got a class for $500. My $250 class isn't on my link. It's just the advanced. The 250 class is a beginner class. So whoever, if you wanted my beginner class, just DM me and let me know. Can I get another code for the recording? What happened with your code, family? Did you give it out? Gave the board of directors my packet recently. Should I expect something back or should just prepare for my court claim? Prepare for your court claim, family. You don't never wait on them. You count your days down and you move accordingly. That's how they know if you know what's going on. Waiting on somebody that's being nice, and we're not here to be nice. If they go outside that 5 business days, you see what I'm saying? Salute my text toll account zeroed out. What that is, like a toll road toll account. What you mean? Who is that? Den Flawless. Pertaining to Section 16. So what if the company says they only have online application? Well, if they told you that and you believe that, I mean, just fill out the online application, family. And that's what they give you. You know what I'm saying? An online application is as good as a physical application. If they not giving you a physical one, which I know they have one, but If that's all they give, go ahead and fill one out online, and you send your documentations to the headquarters, like we went over in class. If you went over a class with me, if not, I would advise that you get that class. Oh, what's going on, Nico? What's going on, family? Hey, Nico, I'm gonna need a neck tap. I don't know where we can book that. I need all this. I need HCA, but I need a huge. I need all this shit covered up. HCA, or however it's read. You know. To prove breach of contract in court, we must prove a valid contract exists. Please explain what gives us that valid contract. Family, did you sign a contract? Every account is linked to a contract, family. You like meaning, let me ask you this. If you're not in a contract with anyone, who have you been paying to? Because, you got some brothers and sisters out here arguing that we're not in contracts. These are illegal contracts. I'm not here to argue an illegal contract. I'm here to say, yes, it is a contract. And they're going to have to prove how it's not a contract. You think they're going to say there's no contract? We got to play chess, family. I feel like I get what you asking, because you're trying to say, hey, these aren't legal or void. These are not lawful contracts. All these contracts must be voided. Yeah, I be hearing a lot of people say that, if that's what you're saying. But I'm saying I'm not here to argue and say that this contract needs to be void. I'm not here to rescind any contracts. All right? I know what I signed. Okay? We all know what we signed. All right, as soon as we signed, we made that a contract. All right, the social was attached to it. Oh yeah, that's a contract. This is a trust agreement. This is a contract. It's easy to prove a contract. Just pull up the disclosures. They give you a copy of the contract. That's easy in court. Hey, I got the contract right here, y'all. I'm the owner of this account, and they're not allowing me to use my credits. Breach of contract. That's simple. That's easy. If that's what you're saying, family, but if it's... Would you say a corporation willing to go to court is a sign a person has a hole in their hood? Hell nah. Fuck no. Don't be no pussy now. Royce, don't be no bitch now. Just because they suited up too, that don't mean nothing. They testing your gangster. They trying to say, okay, well, let's go to court then. See what you got. That's what they is. That's what they said. Because if it's me, I'm going to court. If it's me, I'm going to court with everybody. I would never settle. I would probably never settle, because I feel like I would win more times than not. So just because they say they going to court, that just sounds like you're scared. You're a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Can't be nervous out here now. You know what I'm saying? You use fighting words. You better know how to squabble. They gonna send their best fighter. They about to send their best fighter. But yeah, man, you good. Don't be scared of that. You should already be buckled up to go all the way to court. That's why I say, folks, don't be game planning not to go to court. I know I say a lot of time, a lot of these people to get rid of me don't even got to go to court. So a lot of people thinking, well, I thought I had to go to court. Well, you probably got to go to court. Does that mean we need to drop all our process? Oh, nah, because like I said, this ain't for the wussies. This ain't for the wusses, the shrimps. This ain't for the children, the minors. This is for the adults. All right, and this process going to weed out a lot of people. A lot of y'all think y'all know something or got a little bit of information. You don't know nothing until you get remedy. Because right now you just going through the storm. Will you last? Some people's storms is longer than others. Somebody asked me, do you just get stuff easily now? Do companies just move out your way? Hell no. They don't just move out of my way. I still have to, y'all, I'm just like y'all. Okay, they don't give a fuck about me goddamn teaching classes. All right, they treat me like a rookie. All right, when I first come in, I'm doing my, you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, we don't know what this is, sir. Oh, sorry, this isn't true. Yeah, they hit me with the same shit. Do y'all see me posting my shit like, hey, y'all, what would y'all do with this product? No. Do y'all see me in y'all inbox saying, hey, I got this, man. I need a little, man. Hell no. I got to figure that shit out. All right? Got to figure it out. And I already know the information. So it's nothing to really to figure out. It's just doing. It's just performing. Okay, they hit me with a claim. I got to hit them with a counter. If they hit me with a counter, I got to hit them with a claim. You see what I'm saying? It's a game. It's chess. Over and over and over. It never stops. You know what I'm saying? It never stops. A lot of y'all are trying to leapfrog the journey. You're trying to say, well, how long do it be before they just leave me alone? Man, they never gonna leave you alone. And what are you talking about? You might go good for like 7-9 months, and then one day they may just act stupid, like, hey, you old, da, da, da. Then you gotta be like, oh, no, I don't. Okay, do y'all remember the letter I sent 9 months ago? If you don't, okay, cool. I got the receipts. Here's the record. All right, we had this dialogue already. Do we need to continue what we left off 9 months ago? Because I got all the documents here to continue that case if we need to. All right. Any tips for adverse action? Study. What gives them the right to say no to you? What gives them the right? That's your question. What gives them the right to deny you of your own credit? That sounds dumb just saying it, don't it? What gave you right to deny my principal or my estate from credit? Who gave you the authority? Why you think that power of attorney is so powerful? See, people like hear shit, and a lot of people just following what they're told to do. Like, okay, send it. People don't even understand. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I think I done created a complete process. I'm gonna be real. I think I done created a complete process. Okay, I don't mean to. I'm just being real with it. When you understand what's going on and how those documents cover all bases, oh man, and that shit and those documents can go on any account. Oh man. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. It's definitely a beautiful thing. This shit is good. This shit is guaranteed when you do it right. This shit is guaranteed when you do it right. It's guaranteed when you do it right. My 8-hour course, literally step by step, first letter, second letter, third letter. Okay, literally. All right, shows you how to structure it, the instructions. I know a lot of folks gonna probably steal some of that and throw it in there. Cause I'm gonna be real. Where did y'all read? There is no act that tells you how to structure your instructions. You see what I'm saying? Like the Bill of Exchange Act don't tell you how to write your instructions. The fucking Federal Reserve Act don't tell you how to write your instructions. It's like from all those, you got to collect, okay, what is your purpose of doing business? What do you want out of this? Because they can't tell you what you want. Those instructions is like a wish list, like a Christmas list. Like what you asking for Santa. You want to tell Santa you want a motherfucking goddamn purse. You want a damn basketball. You want a bicycle. All right, what you want to ask Santa? But with this we're demanding. All right, so when people ask me, what should I say in my instructions? I'm like, yo, what the fuck do you want? How should I structure my adverse action? What the fuck do you want? Because if you don't even know what you want, put all this shit down. Nobody should have to tell you what to say to somebody. What is it that you want? A lot of folks don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. Y'all just in it for money. Well, I just want my car. I just want fuck your car and fuck you. Because you literally saying fuck the process. They don't give a damn about your damn car. All right, until you do your process correctly, that's not your car. That's Debo car. Yeah. How do you get a vehicle with a low credit score? Using contractual laws, using consumer laws, using your inalienable rights. Nothing got a credit score is a privilege. We use rights. If they keep sending my statement with no coupons, do I create my own? I mean, I just utilize the statement and create make it and turn it into a bill of exchange. With my instructions being the tender. Yeah, you said it was reported. You said it was, who is just Diaz. It was reported as paid, and then they added it back after I got the title and everything. So what you tripping about? What the heck? What you trying to remove it for then? You plan on getting another car in the future? So they mean when they see your credit report, it's going to say paid. What do you want to get a remove on? You see how like we be so tapped into, no, I want this off my credit. I want this off out of, because we listen to all these credit repair folks. And the reason why I talk like that, y'all, I ain't never get into credit repair. I didn't know, I've never invested into credit repair. Like, I'm trying to think, just so I ain't lying. I'm trying to think. Nah, I never invested into credit repair because once I started learning about trying to leverage my credit, I started learning about consumer law. And I'm glad, like, consumer law came around when I was about to start learning credit repair. So I'm going to say I probably silver spoon on that aspect because I never was deep into credit repair. So I instantly started learning consumer law. And I started feeling like, okay, since consumer law is telling me this, even credit repair people even say shit like the FTC. You see what I'm saying? It's shit in there showing you how a debt collector can't call your fucking phone. So if they can't call my phone, okay, and if I tell them there's always an inconvenience, all right, it's harassment if they keep calling. They can't call me about a debt. They can't call me to collect the debt. All right, and credit repair people say this, but I don't think they be knowing the level that they can take this shit to. You go from a credit repairer to a damn accountant. You see what I'm saying? Because credit repair is not fucking real. You can't repair credit. Credit is a right. It's not something you can damage, and to repair something means it's broke. The only thing that needs to be repaired is your mindset and how you're looking at credit. Because all low folks live off credit score. All right, y'all think Warren Buffett gives a fuck about a credit score? Y'all know who the quote unquote wealthy preach that credit score shit to? To the lower people, to the middle class and lower class. It's not even really a middle class. I be trying to tell people, there's not really a middle class. There's only a upper class and a lower class. That middle class is just created so low people feel like they're making progression when they're really not. There is no middle class, y'all. That's like a participation award. Hey, we're gonna have middle class. Ain't no middle class, y'all. It's only poor, wealthy. Either you're working or you're a boss. Okay? Either you're leaving interest on the table or you're collecting interest. You're getting income or are you getting revenue? This class right here is very important. Okay, the lower class is very important to the wealthy.
Okay? The wealthy is very important to the lower class because the lower class needs something to look up to have hope. Oh, I'm going to get rich one day. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep grinding. They never get rich. Never. Okay, as many fairy tale stories as we like to believe, that whole you can be anything you want to be, yeah, it's true. But you ain't going to be nothing doing what they did before you. Okay, you're not going to be anything. All right, you're not going. That's just the way it is, y'all. There is no lower class. I mean, there is no middle class, y'all. Okay, credit scores is only big for lower class and quote unquote middle class people. All right, because once you start knowing about equity and shit like that, you're not going off no motherfucking credit score. You wish your bank would say some shit about a goddamn credit score. Like, what? Did you just say credit score? I'm giving you a secure interest, okay, inside of my estate. All right. Listen here, this is securities. I'm secure. And you're secure by going into business with me. All right. We don't need no damn credit score. Like, what the hell are we? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say forget your credit scores. You don't need them. You can get a car. Do y'all not see people getting denied for things and getting their denials reversed? So if I can get my denial reversed, it's called adverse action. All right. If I respond to the adverse action and my credit score is a 300, I don't know if it can be 300. All right. And I reverse my adverse action from a decline to an approval, did my credit score matter? No. All right. They hit me with a claim. I had to hit them with a counter. Every time somebody gets declined, folks don't know how to rebut. Because you're not ever supposed to get decline of your own credit, okay? The banks don't lend anything, they're borrowers. All right, so I'll just say keep steady. All right, CFOs will sometimes not respond, so you have to file with the court, yeah. How is it that some have gotten their Reddit cards closed, but others haven't if they've done the exact same thing? That should tell you something. I'm glad you asked that question. All right, how is it that this person and this person got the same class, but this person got remedy, this person didn't, and they have the same corporations? I'll tell you why. Because this is a spiritual journey. The one that got the remedy was in it for the right reasons. They really studied. You see what I'm saying? Because in your mind, you're thinking, well, they sent the exact same thing. They should get the same exact... No, my friend, that's not how it is. That's why I say this ain't no copy and paste. Hey, man, what you put on number 2? What you put in box 4? Hey, what you put in? I bet shit. Y'all, this ain't that shit. I know a lot of us cheated in school, but you can't cheat this. All right, that's why I love this shit. All right, because it weeds out the people that try to tell me, yeah, brother, I studied. I just don't know why. Because I know if a person is frustrated, they really didn't study. All right, because what are you being frustrated about if you already know what you're going to do, whatever they do, even if they say no, my process that I've created, all right, literally is built for the worst case scenario. Literally for the person that got the shittiest credit, all right, they got the shittiest quote unquote credit score. All right, this process is for you. All right, literally. Send your letter once, twice, 3 times, you filing your breach of contract because nowhere in the Federal Reserve does it say anything about the credit score. All right, so the reason why a person won't get remedy is because their heart isn't in it for the right reason. I know y'all probably don't believe in that shit, and that's why you'll never get remedy. All right, but this is a real spiritual battle. You can fool everybody but God. God is inside of you. So meaning... All right, for those that y'all know who you are that ain't reading, just saying you're reading, you know you ain't reading, you just took a class and you learned what to put on line 4, you learn how to fill out a power of attorney, you learn how to copy and paste. And hey, what did we say at the last part of the instructions? You don't learn how to copy and paste that. You don't learn how to endorse a bill just by learning where to put what at, but you don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If y'all had a gun to y'all head right now and somebody said, explain your process, a lot of y'all be dead in 2 seconds. And y'all done sent shit off already. Meaning you already done sent stuff off. Meaning you already done pushed that button. You already done start. You already done showed your hand. You see what I'm saying? Now when you fumble, now they gonna know, oh, they just trying shit. Oh, hell nah. So even if they get it right, still make them go through the ringer. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell folks, you got to be patient. Just keep paying your bill how you been paying it. All right? All right? And keep studying, because it's going to be eventually you're going to be comfortable with like, yo, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to do if they say no. A lot of y'all ain't game planning for when they say no. Y'all just in y'all mind saying, okay, he gave me the sauce. I see he got Remy, so I'm just going to send this off. Shit, I'm going to see if it work. I be hearing people saying, well, I'm going to try this. You shouldn't be trying nothing. Ain't no motherfucking try. This ain't no damn tryouts. Y'all think y'all treating this shit like tryouts. I'm going to try and see if that works, and I'm going to go from there. Ain't no try. That means you really don't know what's going on. You're going to try to exercise your rights? What? You sound weak. You sound like a shrimp. All right? Have I used the UCC one? No, I have not. I've never sent the UCC off to anyone, to no one. You said that the class had a lot of riffraff. I think class ain't had a lot of riffraff, family. Come on, don't do that now. Don't do that now. Let me show you how I don't have riffraff and show you how you're just not using your brain. All right, you said the POA I read through says to initial, notarize and sign. So why don't you just do that, family? You just asked me, should we initial when the document is telling you to initial? I told folks in the class, family, they asked me, do you get it notarized? I said, I don't notarize mine. But if they trip and say it needs notarized, go get it notarized. You see what I'm saying? Like, we overthinking. It wasn't no riff draft. You talking about the folks that got in for free that was talking, the information was still gold. You know what I'm saying? We ain't overthinking it. And a lot of y'all sitting around waiting on a replay. And I'm like, yo, what y'all would have did if I didn't have a replay? Everybody that ain't read nothing and that's sitting around waiting to get this replay. All right. What y'all would have done if I just, what y'all do if I just say, you know what, I don't want to get no more replays out. Ain't no more replays. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all be like, man, that's fucked up, man. That's messed up, man. That's, you know, I've been sitting waiting, man. You know, I DM'd you about 4 times. You know, I really need that. You know, I ain't been able to study. You know, I need that replay, you know. I'll be able to really send my bills off when I get that replay. Not just you, fam. I'm just talking in general. What would y'all gonna do if I just be like, yo, ain't no more replays. I don't feel like sending it out no more. Ain't no more replays. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all family, y'all have everything you need. Okay? I hope y'all took notes. I told y'all there was going to be people in the class that's going to sit back and just, I'm just going to get a replay. I'm going to chill. I'm just going to get a replay. I ain't going to do that. I'm just going to get the replay. Then when I get the replay, I'm just going to take the notes. But right now, I'm just going to hear them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to hear. I know folks, bitch. I already know. And folks need that replay. They like, man, I need it. Haven't they been able to do anything? I'm like, damn. Y'all know I be fucking with y'all. You was at the Miami joint. Oh, yeah, appreciate that. That Miami, that was such a short notice, and that turnaround was amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm still doing Cali July. Yeah, make sure y'all make July. It's still going, y'all. July in Cali. Okay, bet. You say you're trying to take him to court. Nah, you sound weak. Lovely KV 93, you sound weak. I'm trying to take them to court. You sound weak. You can't try. You gotta be like, I'm taking them to court. I'm trying to take them to court. You know what I'm saying? That's how I hear it. And if I'm your CFO, you doing business with, and I hear you say, I'm trying to take them to court, I'm like, oh yeah, she's soft. Oh yeah, we got this one, y'all. She's trying. Well, we don't try over here. All right, we succeed. All right, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, it ain't no, I'm gonna try. Okay, if it works, it doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Ain't none of that. Yeah, they got arbitration. Arbitration. I know I don't go over arbitration a lot. Hardly if any. All right. You can exercise the arbitration. I would advise you to do that. But like I said, that's why I was process that I'm kicking out is literally for worst case scenario, in a nutshell, in a bind. You know what I'm saying? Because let's say you got it's crunch time, all right, and you've been studying, you're like, okay, I want to go ahead and, because this is not something you rush. This is not something you can rush with. This is something you got to put time in. Yeah, y'all can't be scared to go to court now. That's like challenging somebody like, yo, you suck. You ain't got no jump shot, man. You trash. I'll punish you. And then you summons them to court, then you get to court and get scared. And you're like, man, you did all that damn talking. You did all that talking, how they did this. Now you get to court, you get scared. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This ain't for the chumps. This ain't for the chumps. I opened a regular Chase bank account. Then a few days later, they denied me because my credit was too low. What? God damn. It was like, man, we don't even want to hold your money. Your credit too low. Hey, but you see how they playing with people. Like, do you really think if everybody was utilizing their contractual rights, a bank would even try that shit? That shit is absurd. I would tell you, family, study contractual law. Everything we're talking about right now, you need to study. Because it ain't nothing you can do right now. I ain't going to tell you the answer you need to do right now because you don't know what's going on. All right, but what you need to do is go understand why they can't do that. Because first thing first, let me ask you this. Whose name is on the account? The name that you control mean you are the owner. All right, so how can they basically tell you, hey, yeah, we're going to open the account, but then we're going to deny you? They just told you they opened the account. Or rather, they told you or not. You know what I'm saying? You went to them and you entered business with them. They came back around you and told you, no, get out of here. But they kept your application because I'm sure you didn't get your application back that you applied. Yeah, that shit is gone and sold. Okay, baby. Hell yeah, they still give me a hard time. Why would you gotta think yourself like, why would they look at me as any different? Because I can put some paperwork together. And if any of y'all think y'all gonna get to a situation where nobody gonna bother you, you don't know what game this is. Y'all really don't know what game this is.
Yeah, they're gonna be on your ass the whole time. It's a life. That's why I say this is a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Well, no lien is valid unless you don't say anything or if you don't let them know, hey, remove this lien, because the owner has the highest equitable title rights. You see what I'm saying? So nobody can put a lien on it unless the owner's not saying anything or unless the owner themselves put the lien on it. Yeah, overthinking kills a lot of folks in this process. All loans must be registered on a non-UC lien with the certificate of title as a debt against the straw man. Family, who you been listening to, family? Who is that? D-Verse. Who you been listening to, family? Take this shit off. Who you been listening to, family? All loans, non-UCC, liens, straw man. These words are unknown here, D-Verse. Who you been listening to? You bringing outside information inside of the temple, family. All that shit is irrelevant. All that is irrelevant, family. All that UCC shit. And I gotta watch my words because somebody gonna say, no, it's not relevant. It's right here. I read it. But family, process we're doing, we don't need to mention the UCC. All right. Okay. All right. Nowhere, all right, in the Bill of Exchange do it mention the UCC. Nowhere in the Federal Reserve Act do it mention the UCC. The Constitution, I never seen where it says you have to file the UCC. All right, that's for all the secure party creditors packet for suckers. All right, that's what we already done labeled that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that secure party packet shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all that. We don't do that here. We don't gotta do that here. All right, we're enforcing our rights, titles, interests, equity. Yeah, paid in full looks great on the credit. Exactly. Imagine you reversing your student loans and having them paid and keeping them on there. You know how many people are trying to remove their student loans? When endorsing a lease, do I print the lease and endorse the front of the lease or endorse on a separate sheet of paper? Whatever you want to do, family. It's your choice. You just said two right answers. Do car dealerships take our credit if we don't get a car? Yes. Warren Buffett operates off of debt. That's how he gets rich. Exactly, because all debt is credit. Yes, difference between a credit score and lawful credit. They say middle struggle the worst. Probably so, because the middle class is the delusional ones. They think they're up, but we're really low. Do y'all see what the poverty rate is for the single family? Go look up how much a single family is supposed to be making, and then think to yourself if you make that much. It's a lot of people that are below poverty rates, but they look good doing it. All right? When turning in the bill of exchange for a lease, do we write it out the same way as we do the other bills? Just over the words on the lease agreement? No, family. You just put it. That's what your instructions are for, family. That's what your instructions are for. The instructions are the tender. It's called an allonge. How go you get the people to do the POA on the principal? I kind of can't understand that question. Do we send a packet to the credit dispute team and the CFO? Credit dispute team? What are we disputing? Who? I've never mentioned that, Queen. Who you been listening to, Queen? Who said a credit dispute? I thought we said we were sending it to CFO because we're bosses. If you don't want to be a boss, just say it. Is being a SPC necessary in this process? Is that secured party creditor? And yeah. So over here, we call the security party creditor packet. It's the security party creditor packet for suckers. Because only a sucker would think they need to have that to exercise their rights. Because only a sucker would not be reading Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1 and Part 2, when it talks about the application being the security collateral, meaning we're already secure. So to think you need an SPC packet, it got to be a sucker. All right? That's for chumps. Yeah, what's good? It's getting on. You gotta put the work in. Definitely. You said so I'm trying to sue for $30 million. Yeah, they gonna lose. But I'm glad some of y'all are gonna lose. I'm gonna be honest. It sounds crazy, but I'm gonna say it. I'm glad some of y'all aren't gonna win on the first try because you don't learn anything winning all the time. You learn a lot in losses. All right, and it's not really a loss. It's only a loss if you quit. You learn so much in a loss. All right, you learn so much when they tell you no because it makes you go back into the locker room and rewrite your game plan. Like, okay, I gotta come a little. Okay, what's next? Okay, bam, that didn't fly. Okay, cool. And cause I had to do it. I had to be there, getting told no, doing mixing processes and shit, doing it, and then started reading for myself and started overseeing. Like, damn. I ain't need none of that shit. Is somebody on here that beat that won a case with Capital One? Is he on here? I think I seen his face. Yeah, he won. He beat Capital One. Capital One tried to sue him. He beat him, and he was the defendant. How do we get rid of habitual traffic offender after it being like 2 years old? Have you ever rebutted the claims of you being a traffic offender? Have you accepted those claims? Because if you aren't fighting the claim, then that's the label that's gonna stick. People can't play chess just because you know what each piece do. Each piece do don't mean you play chess. Yeah, that's a fact. You can know which each piece do. Yeah, you're right, fam. Like, because when you first learn chess, you might learn the pieces, but then you just start moving them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, okay, my rook. All right, I'm moving my pawns. All right, you know, just moving shit around. Then you start adding, okay, let me put a game plan behind these movements. All right, let me put a step by step because I can't just be moving my piece, man. He keep taking my queen. He hit me with 2 moves. And he, checkmate. Y'all ever got hit with 2 moves? I was locked up. I was playing chess a whole lot. All right, and it was like I guess he was like the king of chess on the block. Man, when I tell you, dude beat you in 2 moves, man, 2 moves. Some of y'all probably, I know what the 2 moves is now, but some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. But it's like a 2 move. Man, what? Checkmate. You can't even move. Like, what? And you look at the board like, what the fuck? Straight up. How long did I study? Man, I studied every night. Man, y'all, you got. I really want y'all to really hear me. I'm not capping. I'm not. It's no cliche shit. Y'all, I fell in love with this shit. I fell in love with the battle of trying to figure this shit out. I was already deep into quote unquote conspiracies. All right, so when I heard this, I'm like, yo, this is about to be an actual quote unquote conspiracy that's going to show me results. You see what I'm saying? Because knowing where aliens came from and knowing the first man to do that is, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Okay, that's cool and shit. All right, but that doesn't do nothing for your financial world. That doesn't do nothing for your now. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the first man to make a fucking sandwich, knowing the first man was melanated, yeah, that's fine and dandy. But that doesn't change your now. You see what I'm saying? So this information was changing my now. All right, so I went full fledged. Now my kids don't live with me, so I don't want nobody to get the wrong ideas. Like my kids be with me 24/7. Nah, I got two great mothers. All right, that take care of my kids. So, and I make sure they're good. So I don't want nobody to think. Now when I have them, it's hard for me to do what I do. As you can see, like when I have my kids, y'all, I don't even check my inbox. Like it's like business stops. All right, because like, all right, because it be too much going on. Like, and I don't want to be having consultations while my kids is like right beside me, or you know what I'm saying. I think I done did that before, and I ain't like that. I like, man, I ain't doing that shit no more. So I shut it down when I have my kids around. But that's just me. I could definitely have more control with it. You can definitely do it with kids. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm not saying it's totally hard. It's just having a set schedule. Having an understanding with your kids, like, hey, don't talk to me right now. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of times kids don't be knowing personal space, and I make sure my kids understand personal space. Like, yo, hey, stop annoying that person. Hey, get away from them. You know, then grown-ups might say, oh, they're fine. Like, no, they're not fine. That's not fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't teach my kids just when we in public just be all over being people bit. Like, hey, man, let that man get some space, man. Back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody little kid all kicking me in the back of the leg and shit. Like, man, get your damn kid. All right? So it's, that's just my experience with it. You say you're crying. What you crying about? He said, try out. Yeah, FTC, yep. SEC.gov. It literally tells you. Do y'all know what SEC stands for? Security Exchange Commissioner or Commission? It means securities. We're dealing with social securities. We're dealing with security accounts. We don't need to become a secured party creditor. We're already the secured party. All right? Oh yeah, you can, like I say, you can. It's people that got remedy other ways. Like I say, you don't need the Bill of Exchange Act to beat child support, because child support is illegal in itself. You know what I'm saying? That shit is voluntary. What's the 250K? Just to insure the account. You can't pull from it. You can't go in there and say, hey, yo, I want to pull from my 250K. No, it's insurance. I wish I would have came in this info years ago. Good Lord, unlearning this. Oh, nah. You came into the information at the right time. You wasn't ready back then. If you would have heard this back then, you probably would have already deemed it to be scam. You wouldn't even look towards this shit. You see what I'm saying? So you came at the right time. Should one put a lien on oneself? Why would you do that? Why would you put a lien on yourself? Let me give you an example. Let me show you how that can. Let me just show you what can happen. Let's say you put a lien on yourself, right? And let's say you don't do it right. Remember, when you say lien on yourself, you're talking about a lien on your incorporated name. You see what I'm saying? So you putting a lien on that incorporated name. You got to remember that incorporated name has other entities attached to it. It's the United States. So basically you're trying to put a lien on the United States, which sounds fucking crazy. Now, granted, there's people that's out here teaching folks that crazy shit. Telling folks to put liens on judges, put liens on themselves. Okay? Just ask the person that's told you that or you heard that from, did they put a lien on themselves? And then ask them for what? For what? Should our international bills of exchange go to the Treasury before walking into a bank? I never did an international bill of exchange. I've never did an international bill of exchange. The UCC's deal with contracts, is that where you go, mansa? I've never read the UCC. I used to know what was the UCC, the without recourse one. But that was about it. I've never filed a UCC. I never talk about a UCC. How many of y'all have gotten remedy and you didn't have to send any UCCs or file any UCCs? Yeah, I'm still reading comments. Yeah, I'm going down. Yep, someone's debt is someone's assets. Yeah, win or lose, you learn something. Facts. I've walked in a clerk's office about 3 times in a week prior, haven't been doing anything besides securing revenue. Just make sure you're studying, family. About to move into another space soon. I move the same way with the new lease. Yep. Yeah, I'm never taking no plea. What? Man, what? The charges I have now, y'all. If I didn't know what I knew, man, I'd be stressing. I'd be like, oh my gosh. Man, what? Man, y'all went to court. Man, I said, yeah, I'm going to trial. I'm representing myself. I said, you sure you want to do that? Like, yes. Yes, I want to go. Yes, I want to do that. Yes. I want to go to trial. And now I know how to defend. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let me go down to the bottom some, okay. Have you sent multiple packets at once? What you mean? You talking about like my 1, 2, and 3 all at once? Nah, I've never did that before. Somebody said they can do that. I've never did that before. What? Man, I'm going to court screaming. What? I'm telling on everybody. I'm telling on everybody. They did this to me. They did this to me. Hell yeah. See, y'all, a lot of y'all, we've been trained to like, man, you bet not go take no stands for nothing, all that snitching. And now I know why the word that snitching is so huge. Because it takes you away from even wanting to be dealing with courts. Because it's like, oh, I see you in court. What you was enough for? Oh, he snitching. You see what I'm saying? And if you live by the hood terminologies and the hood aspect, you going to be wanting to be as far away from court as possible. And the whole thing, this right here is just changed that whole trajectory. It's like, man, we in court all the time if we can, if we have to. What? When y'all when we gonna stand? When? Let's go. Yes. Yes, try. I'll testify. Yeah, if you sue somebody, they think it's snitching and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, which is crazy as hell. So we gonna leave them low folks for the low folks. Okay? High folks is for the high folks. All right, we gotta let those low folks do what they gonna do because they gonna do it anyway. All right. So I'm gonna defend the Constitution. They can call it what they want. All right, I'm a U.S. agent. All right, I'm a U.S. Security guard. I'm gonna defend the Constitution. Give me life or give me liberty or give me death. All right, just like your man Pat said. Okay. All right. Certified. All right. We're fucking United States officers. I'm a whole officer. The hell? I wish I could wear me a badge around. I would wear my social on my damn chest. Walking around everywhere like, oh yes, this is my social security officer badge. All right, so don't fuck with me. I can persecute. I can investigate. All right, I can apply. You know what I'm saying? And it's all off the backs of my all caps name. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I run away from that? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You send an affidavit in, they gonna be like, bro, I heard you sent an affidavit in. Hell yeah, I sent an affidavit in. Send plenty of affidavits in. All right? And if you keep on doing what you doing and you keep trying to be around me, if some shit go off, I'm gonna have to put an affidavit on you. All right, so we can go the righteous way. All right, because now that we found the righteous way, why will we keep going the other way? Why we do that? I'm glad all these rappers snitching. Okay, I'm glad. Me personally, I'm glad. All right, I'm glad they snitching. Now, I would never be in a situation where I had to put somebody else in prison for, you know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of glad these rappers are starting to go ahead and show what they really are, because they're actors. Showing the folks the streets is not what you think it is. You better tell. All right, and if you don't want to be in a situation to tell, stay the fuck out. Okay, go ahead and stay out. All right, go ahead and stay out. Now these little kids are seeing rappers snitch. Now they gonna be like, okay, I'm a snitch. All right, now that should tell those folks that's doing illegal business that, hey man, the game isn't the same. Okay, it's time to do some righteous shit. Come on over to the contract law, learn this. All the trappers, all the dope boys, all the prostitutes, okay? All the strippers. Somebody say, well, you know, strippers, that's a good job though. Well, I've never met a 6-year-old that says she wants to grow up to be a stripper. Okay? All right, so any occupation that you created when you was an adult, meaning if you didn't think you would do that as a kid, because no one as a kid is like 6-year-old is saying, I want to be a dope dealer. I want to trap. Unless they singing the songs and shit. Yeah, but kids don't know what that shit is. Yeah, this is for all the jackers, all y'all home invasioners. All right, all the home invasioners, all the burglars. Okay, for all y'all that like kicking in doors early in the morning. Okay, going there taking TVs and PS5s and shit. You living on edge for some goddamn electronics. I'm here to let you know there's an easier way. Okay? It's called consumer rights. Guess what? You are in control of a consumer. Yes, as you're kicking that door in, did you know that you're in control of something that has unlimited credit? Y'all, when I pump these commercials out, oh my goodness. Damn, I'm like, Trapper, did you know as you was bagging that up, right, that you was also in control of a all capital name? All right? That is due credits and revenue. Did you know that, brother? All right? As you was putting that ski mask on in your all black forces, all right, did you know you didn't have to do that? Okay? All right? For the innocent people that you're going to terrorize tonight. All right? How about we go another way? How about we go another way? Okay, let's take the righteous way, brother. Because every person you try ain't promised to be no bitch. Okay? So, I'm here to let you know you might end up having your black forces. You may face somebody else that always wear black forces, but they just didn't have black forces on that day. All right? And you're going to meet your match. All right? Because if I'm the president, anybody that gets caught doing home invasion, oh, we got to execute you. Hey, we doing execution. I know that sounds brutal because there's a lot of kids doing it. But it's like if I was the president, I'm implementing execution for any home invasions. Because you know how scary it got to be for you to be sleeping in your bed comfortably inside your house, by the way. You dreaming about stars, spangled banners and shit. And then all of a sudden, boom. Motherfucker got straps and shit in your face telling you lay down, you with your wife, your butt ass naked. Y'all done had some good sex. Okay? Now you got a fucking pistol in your head and you hearing voices. A motherfucker sound like he 14 hanging with 26-year-olds. They got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? And they yelling shit. Where the fucking money? Little do they know you really broke. You just look like you got money. Now they in your shit looking for the money. Man, these people gotta go, y'all. These people gotta go. All right, we need to execute these people. All right, home invasion. All right, is the most scariest crime you could possibly commit, opposed to damn just upright killing somebody. I don't think y'all understand. Okay, I've had homies that did that shit, and I've had homies that have gotten that done to them. Y'all, it's a very terrifying story. It's on both sides. Okay, on both sides. Okay, it's very terrifying. The one that was doing, I used to ask him, like, bro, you don't feel scared? Hey, you're not scared? Like the... Man, you one brave dude, man. You just go kick that shit in and just hopefully they gonna lay down. You don't know what's on the other side. Man, you's a brave dude, man. When you get your life together, man, come see me. All right, I can use you. All right, for better reasons, but I need some folks like you that ain't scared of nothing. All right, like we need to change this. All right. Oh yeah, rape. My bad, rapist. Okay, yeah, that's scary as fuck too. I've never been raped, never raped nobody, but imagine somebody just taking it. Just saying, you know what? I like that. And I'm going to take it. Yo, that's scary. That's motherfucking scary. I'm going to put that in the same category as home invaders. You invading somebody's body, shit, you a home invader. Yeah, they got to go, man. Like, I'm hoping they change these laws, like, because nobody should be getting their doors kicked in. Why are you in that motherfucker? Like, yo, these motherfuckers kick. You see what happened to Pop Smoke? They not, back in the days, you know what I'm saying, they used to kick the dough in when they used to go off at work. You know what I'm saying? Folks would skip school. You know what I'm saying? It's little folks go off to school and shit. That's why you didn't tell people in high school, like, yeah, my parents go to school at this time. You couldn't tell certain kids that because certain kids would skip school and be like, yo, man, Dre said all his folks be gone, man. I just put that thing out last weekend, man. We can goddamn, man, we good. We good. You know what I'm saying? That's how home it used to be. You know, kick the dough in while they gone, they off at work. By the time they get back, they shit gone. But now, I don't know what it is. Folks is so brave. Folks kicking doors in while folks sleep. Why they still in there? Why they still in there? Oh yeah, I just got that message. I just got that message. But yeah, that's scary. If I'm president, y'all better hope I don't be president, because all y'all home invaders, sorry. All right, we can't have folks like yourself. We can't have folks like yourself. Okay, that's scary. Yeah, and they get released ASAP. Yo, we gotta change that shit. What if a motherfucker will go in somebody's house? Man, yo. That's why you gotta be strapped. You gotta be strapped, okay? Man, y'all, man, blow any motherfucker that come through y'all. Don't fucking ask no questions, yo, man. Blow they motherfucking head off. Alright? Blow they shit off. If you hear somebody goddamn come in and shoot through the goddamn door. I know that shit sound crazy, but if you know you ain't expecting nobody and somebody fiddling with the door, man, shoot the fucking door. It may be a kid, hey, man. I know that sounds crazy, but we ain't here to ask, man. Y'all know how old the little kid was that knocked off Pop Smoke? Boy was like 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start, man, we ain't asking no questions. We'll worry about the dough tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember in Boys in the Hood? You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember in the beginning? And when the dad got damn shot at the door, motherfucking big ass hole in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck that dough. Like, our lives is more important than that dough. We gonna light that motherfucking dough down. We ain't having no dough tonight. Yeah, so I'm just giving y'all warnings. Like, y'all better not be goddamn trying to play Inspector Gadget. Who is that? Who is that? Man, what? You better start shooting. Or if you got problems in your state, come on to Florida. That's why I came down here. Come on to Florida. What? I looked at them laws and said, oh, I got to get down there. I got to go. And you know why Florida got these gun laws? Because Florida was leading in home invasions, y'all. The home invasion laws down here is totally different. I was like, I see why they got them beefed up the letting folks carry and defend. You know what I'm saying? Because you got folks kicking in the door. Oh, yo, kill them. All right, shoot them down. Okay, shoot them down. All right, because if you can't chill in your own crib, shit, you don't deserve to be here. If you can't enjoy your own home, oh man. And if any of y'all got homeboys doing that, man, I don't feel sorry for nobody. Nobody. I remember seeing it was a kid that got killed. I'm gonna say he was like 19. He had got killed, but he was doing home invasion. He was kicking somebody's door and somebody shot him. And you seen his family, why God? Why God? Why you take my baby? I was like, what? Man, fuck your baby. The hell? Send that heathen where he need to be. Maybe he'll try it again next lifetime. All right? Because now how I look at life now, I was like, hey, he'll be back. You know, he'll try again. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't coming in life like that. You already young too. Oh hell no! Get him up out of here. Oh hell no! He doing that now? What? Them be the same folks that get older and be like, man, I've been doing this since a youngin'. This all you gotta do. You gotta blah 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 blah. They be the ones leading the way, man. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Okay, like y'all, man, what? Y'all scared to whoop y'all kids and man, what? All right, let that pistol whoop them then. Y'all, for y'all that don't whoop y'all kid, the kid boys. Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, y'all gonna start seeing some shot up kids. People gonna start shooting their own kids up. Hey, get the fuck up, my God. Cause they gonna get tired of that shit. Man, they gonna get tired of that shit. Man, that shit make you mad. Somebody stealing your shit, man. That just make you want to kill a motherfucker. Like, man, they ain't had this. And it's like, man, it's just material things. It's like, man, I know, man, but it's like some people work hard for what they have, even though you shouldn't attach yourself to materials. But just imagine you coming outside and your car sitting on bricks. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you catching a motherfucker doing it. I'm sorry, man. I got to let a few shots. I got at least pop. You know what I'm saying? I got at least shoot one time. You know what I'm saying? And I got you touching my. How you know that ain't my home? Cause I'm gonna play dumb. I'm like, hey man, I live there. That's my home. You touching my home? I don't care if I shoot a hole in my car. I get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? If I see somebody finish, what? Pop! Back up. Back your ass up. The fuck? You willing to die for this? What's inside here? You willing to die? What? The hell? Like, you willing to die for this, man? This all your life is worth? This all your life is worth? Them down like dogs, okay? You gotta protect your babies, alright? Straight up. Yeah, for it, man. I ain't playing that shit, man. I ain't playing that shit. Kicking through the door, man. That mean you just saying fuck me. You like, man, fuck your family. I'm coming in this motherfucker. And I'm taking what we gonna take. You know what I'm saying? That's like total disrespect. You know, I used to watch movies like Paid in Full. Y'all remember what they did? Ace had them tied up on the damn ground and shit. Had them tied up on the bed. Y'all, I had like a huge phobia. All right, huge phobia after watching that movie. Like when I come back home late, you know what I'm saying? I make sure like, and I open the door, I don't want nobody to try to ace me. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit is traumatizing. You coming home, you just want to relax, and you shut the door, motherfuckers in your crib waiting on you. That shit is terrifying. But got everybody tied up. And they asking you where the fucking money at. You don't really got no money. But they been watching you thinking you got money because they just poor. No, don't know you really struggling. You just making it look good. Don't know you goddamn making ends meet your damn self. Now they ask you where the money at, nigga. We been watching you. We see what you with your jewelry, with your flashy cars, nigga. Where the money at? Where the money? Y'all heard Ace, man, I ain't got no money, man. I got a couple thousand. Man, Ace wasn't lying. Had to get the fuck up out of there. That shit is terrifying. Yeah, they did his mom, and yeah, shit crazy. Some folks own that time, though. That's why I'm trying to get this information out as quick as possible. Really at that level, just so we can get folks from thinking that's what they got to do, y'all. There's a lot of folks on that time right now. Somebody's in a couple of hours, all right, it's 2:35. Somebody in a couple of hours is going to get their door kicked in. All right, somebody's tonight is being followed home. All right, no, it's sad to say. All right, it's sad to say. All right, but that mindset is about to affect somebody's livelihood. And I'm really trying to get to that mindset and let folk know, like, bro, you do not need to do that, man. You are terrorizing folks. And some folks say, well, shit, I'd rather it be them than me. No one is burglarized. No one is terrorizing you. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? They be like, I'd rather it be them than me. I'm like, man, what? Like, Trey, you've never been robbed before. Well, you out here robbing people. What are you... Trey, you had 2 great parents. Like, what? You don't gotta kick the people door. And it be these same brothers and sisters that get locked up and be like, man, they really didn't even grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? How many times y'all see somebody get locked up? Man, he don't even belong in there. And I used to say the same shit. And then I started saying, you know what? They do belong in there. You know what? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sympathy. Fuck them. We tried to tell them, the motherfucker want to be hard-headed. Fuck it. Judge, give him the goddamn book. Goddamn, let his ass sit down. He got them terrorizing people. I don't want to be a part of nobody terrorizing nobody, because that shit just going to come rub off on me. Meaning rub off on their karma's going to come to me. Not saying I'm going to do it, but I don't want to do business. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be friends with nobody that's doing anything that's terrorizing somebody else. Because it's just not cause for us. Like, you're choosing to live that lifestyle. All right, you better hope I don't become president. You better hope I don't become a president advisor. I'm be like, hey, listen, this is what you need to do. You need to go ahead and implement the death penalty on all home invasions, all rapists. But it's a little on the rape side, okay? Because you know a lot of women be lying about rape. You can't lie about getting your dough kicked in. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be a kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, little, we're going to have to talk about that. But as far as home invasions, oh, yeah, we got to get them out of here. Get them out of here. All right, and this ain't going to be no long-ass death row. You ain't going to be on death row for no 10 years or 25 years. Because we don't want you terrorizing people in prison. Y'all know it's people in prison terrorizing the fuck out of people? Y'all, there is men right now that don't eat. They get kibbles and bits. Every time they get a meal, they get their shit took. Every time you send them commissary, they really got to send it to the guy that's over them. Y'all, it's some traumatic shit going down behind the walls, okay? All right? Like, this is why I said these same individuals that have no regard for going in somebody's crib. Imagine what they doing when they get locked up. Oh, now they about to soup up with somebody like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm about that shit. They're preying on anybody. Y'all know a lot of folks locked up for some petty ass shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks was in the wrong place, wrong time, locked up with some wolves. I seen one clip, they was making dude damn rap a song. He had a piece of paper, he had his hands tied up, and he was slapping the shit out of him, saying, sing, boy, sing. And he was saying, it was our own kind. Meaning this wasn't no white on black, or white on brown. This was brown on brown. Okay, this was brown on brown. So all that oppression, all that, we oppressed, I'm gonna be real. All right? It's a lot of brown on browns, what I'm starting to see. All right, I didn't see it at first. I used to hate when people say, yo, I don't want to talk about black on black crime. We got to talk about what these folks doing in blood with us. All right? Because black on black is irrelevant. Then I started looking like, hey, man, hold on. Wait a fucking minute. All right, the time I got robbed, it was by a brother that looked like me. Okay? All right? The time somebody stole from me, it was somebody that looked like me. Okay? The time I got set up, it was somebody that looked like me. Okay? It just make you think. All right, but anyway, seeing him slapping the dog shit out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude had to been like 20 years old, but he was like, y'all, he was surrounded by swole, big ass, when I tell y'all behemoths, I'm talking about treating him like a straight dog. Had his ass tied up. He was singing a song. It ain't really funny, y'all. It's really sad. I'm gonna be real with you. It's really sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I could I wish I could go through the camera and help, but then again, I had to ask, well, what did he do? What did the universe? Why is he in that position? Why isn't the universe protecting him right now? You know what I'm saying? What is his journey mean? Like, what is his purpose, or what is the universe trying to show him by putting him in that situation? Because like a lot of times, like, you want to be quick to, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me help them. Oh, let me. But sometimes you gotta kind of chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of chill and like, okay, why? What made them get into that certain situation? What? You see what I'm saying? Because he probably could have been a rapist. And I already know how they do. I already know how they do rapists in there. It's a rap for you in there. Oh, man. All right, I'm no telling what his charge was, but I'm just seeing it from a clip like, oh, man, why you doing him like that, man? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he probably was just a fucked up individual. Now he done got caught on the wrong end. He probably done terrorized some people before. And this is his payback. This is the karma. They got his ass tied up, slapping the shit out of him. They like, sing, boy. He's singing the song. Bop, sing louder, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he getting slapped from all angles, so he can't goddamn his hands tied, so he goddamn. Man, I've seen some crazy shit than that. I'm just saying, like, it's these same individuals that don't have no regard, like, meaning home invasion, these rapists, these folks that are just put that mask on and just, yo, I gotta make me some money today. Let me go run some pockets. Yo, just to even have that thought. I'm sorry, I just ain't never had that thought. I done had homeboys that got, and I was always like, yo, what the fuck, nigga, just go get a job. Like, so you would rather go and ride, like, what if they don't have nothing on them? Yeah, I was that friend. I'd be like, I'd be like having like therapy sessions and shit. Like, so what do you do when you don't have nothing on them? You know what I'm saying? It's like you're practicing. Like you didn't get nothing from them. Like, so what do you do when you do all that? You pull the strap out. You got this person terrified. You run their pockets. They don't got no. You run off with their wallet. You look in their wallet. They don't have any money in their wallet. Okay. You see they have their IDs, socials, and you don't see no cash, and you just throw the wallet. You see what I'm saying? You did all that. You just really ruined this person's day for nothing. All because you're broke and you couldn't think of another way to go or create. You know what I'm saying? When you don't want to create, you start forcing shit. You start doing crazy shit. Like your mindset different. That's why I don't like doing business with desperate people. That's why I don't even like having consultation with desperate people. Some people be my inbox, I need you, brother. I get in a 24-hour. I need you now, please. Here's my number. I look at that motherfucker and keep on going. All right, because I ain't here for nobody to speed me up. I ain't here to be on no desperate time, because there are no desperate times. All right, you got to slow time down. All right, so that's just me personally. But yeah, y'all got a little bit off task. Nah, dude wasn't on K2. Yeah, it's a jungle. Yeah, it's politics in the pen. Definitely is. That's why I was talking about being humble. You hear a lot of people say, man, I'm just trying to stay down. I'm just trying to survive. How many of y'all done said that this year? Have anybody said that this year? Hey, I'm just trying to stay down. I'm just trying to survive. Anybody say that this year? Huh? Anybody said that this year? Be honest. Like I say, appreciate. Be honest. You probably have said it. If anybody said, man, I'm just trying to maintain. I mean, you probably said it, but you don't say it another way. Hey, I'm just trying to maintain. I'm just out here trying to survive, man. I'm just trying to stay afloat. I'm just trying to grind. All right, so what I've learned, y'all, that shit is penitentiary talk. Y'all gotta remember all right, our community is a lot of penitentiary lingo. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of penitentiary lingo. You see what I'm saying? So when you really think about it, when you hear the words, yo, I'm just trying to stay down, I'm trying to survive, all right, I'm trying to do my time. I'm just trying to grind it out. You see what I'm saying? Yo, that's penitentiary talk. That's somebody that is locked up. All right, so anybody that ever said, some of y'all ain't never been to penitentiary before or jail. And you're saying stuff like, I'm just trying to survive. Survive from what? What the fuck is killing you? What's killing you? What? Survive from what? What's killing you? And I'm just trying to stay home, stay out the way, Stay out the way of what? What's going to hit you if you're in the way? Because I used to say these same things. I never knew what it was. They were like, yo, stay out the way just means staying out the limelight, staying out the camera, staying out like what? What the fuck does that have to do with a purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like when we say staying out the way, what does that truly mean? Because we just say humble shit just to say it. I just want to stay out the way, just have my bills paid, just maintain. As long as I got a roof over my head, I got some food and shit. We are so okay with slave deals. Staying out the way, it could mean staying focused, but why can't you be in the way and be focused? When we say stay out the way, like what is... Meaning we're moving what's the... I don't know. Maybe I'm making it too difficult than what it is. Yeah, a lot of folks stay away from weird, negative. But if you stand out the way and you're uninformed, you see what I'm saying? You're about to go out of the way just to go in the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? It's like we just say shit. Because my thing is, think about it. Most people that say, I'm going to stay out the way and just make me some money, mean they're about to go work. Okay, they're about to go stay out the way and be humble and go work and just not say, you see what I'm saying? So meaning they're about to lower themselves. So actually being in the way, because being in the way challenges you to stay focused. All right, I guess while eyes are on you. All right, and I'm not telling folks just to remain there. I'm just saying, like, watch what you say, because a lot of folks say shit with no real purpose. Like, you gotta be purposeful in what you say. Like, what do you do? Why do you do what you do? I ask people all the time, why do you work? They say, well, to pay a bill. Okay, if I told you a bill's already paid, would you do all you can to go learn why the bill's already paid so you don't have to work anymore? Or are you so comfortable with saying you have a job that's the only security that you feel necessary that needs to be done right now? Because a lot of people would literally be still... I've had some people say, I feel like if I endorse my bills, I will still have a job. You still need to have some income coming in. I have so many people that say that shit, y'all. And I'll be like, man, what? Having income... And I'm going to say it, having income is an insult. That's a bar. That sounds crazy, don't it? If you would have said that to me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was like, what? What? Man, we need income. You need to have multiple streams of income. What are you talking about? You can never have too many incomes. What? You can have too many incomes with not the right information, meaning you got to keep chasing income. You see what I'm saying? Income is for workers. All right, bosses get revenue. Bosses get revenue. And you don't got to be offended. You ain't got to... I'm just being real. Why are you having 2-3 jobs? I got 2 jobs. I handle my business. No, you don't. You don't even collect interest from your business. What? Do I have a driver's license? Yeah, I think it's suspended. But I travel. I don't drive. Hey, driving and traveling. Yeah, I gotta. Here you go, officer. Here's my incorporated. Here's my business name, but I am not doing business, officer. What I give you cannot be used as evidence against me. All right. I'm not doing business, officer. I'm traveling. Yeah, but I still got one though. You know what I'm saying? If it's a quick little situation, I just want, hey man, here's, you know what I'm saying, I want to, because sometimes I pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? It can be a quick and I got somewhere to go, I'm not about to make it a long drawn out. Cause as soon as I say, yo, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, I already know it's about to be a long, they about to have 10 police officers there. The shit about to go from, could be in a 10-minute to a goddamn 3 hours, you know, it's getting locked up, getting booked, which is cool because I know I do that, but it's like sometimes you don't want to go through that at that time. And I tried to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just picking your battles. Now, if you want to go to the roof every time, go ahead. But being informed, being able to have the gift of gab and talk your way out of certain situations, oh man. I'm a citizen when I do business. Yeah, I'm a citizen. I know when and when not to say that I'm a citizen. I think a lot of folks be trying their hardest to be labeled as non-U.S. citizen, not overstanding. Like, being a citizen of the United States just means that you're in control of an all caps name. That's it. Like, you're not a citizen. We can't be citizens. We're gods. We're creators. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all that shit, that's why I don't really talk about it that much, because it's I don't even want to waste time talking about, like, oh, you got to get that, you got to do this, you got to do that, because none of that shit means nothing, because that bill is coming on the 1st. You see what I'm saying? Rather you labeled as a U.S. citizen, non-U.S. citizen, rather you labeled as a alien or foreign, it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, what? People giving up their citizenship like, I don't want to be a part of this. I want to get out the matrix. All right, well, get the fuck out the matrix then. Keep your ass lost at sea then. Go actually get lost then. Because I'm about to start really being a real, but they're going to start calling me a coon, y'all. They going to be like, hey, man, this dude tripping. I be hearing folks saying, we need to go back to Africa. I'm like, man, you ain't from Africa. Shut the fuck up. Like, take your ass over there then. More for us. And they be like, brother, you should want to get out of here quick as possible. You know, in America, they not for black folks. They not for us. We need to go back home, brother. We need to go back to Africa, brother. I'm like, well, you say Africa is home. Which part of Africa? Okay, because we know when you take a flight, you got to do a to or a from and to. Meaning, when I book a flight, it has to put a destination. I can't just put America to Africa, brother. So where are we going? What home? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Home where? We got to go back to Morocco. We got to go back to Babylon. They stripped us our land. Yeah, you're right. They did strip us our land. You know what our land was? Right under our feet. They changed the name and took the land. Everybody that swear we got to go back to Africa can never tell you which part of Africa. They try to find the nicest part of Africa and say, yeah, we're going there because it's nice over there. Like, oh, so you just going to make up where you from. That's like me saying I'm from America. They say, okay, which state? I don't know, whichever parts is warm. It's like, what? What part are you from? Like, oh, you African? Oh, what part are you from? That's why I know Africans be laughing like hell when they meet an American from America, or a melanated person from America. They would say, "We're brothers. I'm African American." I'm like, I know they be like, brother, you're not, you're not African. No. You African? No. Which part? I'm like, I believe Ancestry.com said I'm from West Africa. Okay, which country in Africa? Which country in West Africa? I gotta go see what Ancestry.com said. The same company that got caught for fraudulently labeling wrong DNA tests. Yeah, let me go to Ancestry.com to go figure. Oh yeah, they said I'm from Africa. Man, what? Now, to all my African followers, what I'm about to say now is just what I was saying in the moment. I don't really feel like this, but I did say this in a meeting, not in a meeting, but in a group conversation. Again, all my African followers, my brothers, I love y'all, but I did say this. All right, I was in a conversation and I was like, dude kept saying this, Africa that, and I knew he wasn't from Africa. So I did say, hey, man, you keep talking about Africa. Man, fuck Africa. I know I shouldn't have said that, y'all. Okay, I know, but I need to emphasize how we need to stop so much thinking about going back to Africa and worry about taking back America. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I did say that to all my African followers. I apologize. But I just had to emphasize, like, yo, we don't give a damn. All right, that's why I had to kind of, okay, I just had to let the brothers that's really from here and to stop misrepresenting. All right, because I don't think nobody should be repping, all right, y'all's location if they ain't really about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm telling them, hey, y'all, stop trying to live off they, you know what I'm saying? We need to figure out what we got over here. And fuck Africa. The hell. I don't ever see Africa marching. All right, when shit happen in America, you don't see Africans out there in dashikis. Okay, you don't. You see Americans out there wearing dashikis. All right. Okay, so that's just, I don't feel like that about Africa. Of course, I love Africa, but I just know there's a difference. Yeah, I did say that. I did. Smizzy, I did say that. Dude kept saying, brother, we from Africa. We need to leave this devil's terrain. He was saying all kinds of shit. I was like, man, fuck Africa. I got about that. You keep talking about this African shit, man. You don't know nothing about your homeland, man. Fuck Africa. You ain't from Africa. All right, I said, they don't give a fuck about you. He was like, nah, brother, you wrong. He said, you wrong. They love us. I said, well, how come when some shit go down, I don't never see no Africans in the street marching? Was there some Africans with Martin Luther King when he was marching? Huh? You know, we don't watch Rwanda. We don't watch, we don't watch, Nelson Mandela. You know what I'm saying? We don't watch, who was it? Some powerful movies from that way that we just love. Because it's like, yo, we wear dashikis. Okay? All right? We celebrate Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? We wear African medallions and shit. Never been to Africa. Never been. When we call ourselves African American, I don't know how much more respect you want. God damn. I had to say, man, like, if you don't shut up about Africa. Dr. Umar Johnson, man, if you don't shut the hell up about that Pan-Africans, you don't shut the hell up about that.
I think Marcus Garvey was an agent. I think Marcus Garvey was an agent. And I used to look, y'all, my thing is, I can say certain shit because, like, I done studied, like, and looked into certain shit. I was about to be a devout Pan-Africanism, try taking that voyage, you see what I'm saying? I wanted to do all that. Then I started learning, like, yo, nobody tells us anything about these lands that we standing on right now. Nobody can tell us what it's called before it was called America. But they want to tell us about Africa. And we need to go back to Africa. Like, how come it's taking so long for us to go back to Africa? Because we not from there, that's why. How come it's so hard to go home? People act like it's some big ass barricade holding us. Hey, you can't go back home. Why the hell we ain't all just went back to Africa? Because we're not from there, that's why. It's simple. It's a simple equation, y'all. It's a simple equation. Simple equation. Simple. It's a simple equation. You're not from Africa. Sit your American ass down. Okay? All right? You're not from Africa. Stop calling yourself African American. All right? We all equal. Yeah, we're all equal. But I just want to make sure that it seems that the Americans is losing their way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving their resources away. They're changing their labels. All right, we got to stop doing that. Yeah, we can't be deported. Don't y'all think if we was from Africa, they would have been deported, all of us? They can't. They can't. I don't even believe that. I'm going to be real. I'm starting, the more and more I dig, the less and less I'm believing that slave trade, that really happened, y'all. Because the type of men, now granted, I know some slaves came, but the numbers that they saying, them shits don't add up, y'all. Them shits don't add up. Shits don't add up. Shit don't add up. I say it's probably like they probably brought 1 million slaves over here. Probably wasn't even that. Man, it probably wasn't even that, y'all. I just think what they did, the Indian, they really just relocated a whole bunch of brown folks. That's how you got a lot of folks in New Orleans. They got family members down south. You got a lot of brown folks in Chicago. They got family members down south. All they did was move folks all over the place. All right? Because think about it like this. Let's say I come in your house. Here goes that home invasion. Let's say I come in your house, kidnap everybody in there. All right? Put them on separate wagons. Have them going in 4 separate different ways. All right? Have them riding for night and day. They don't know what sense of direction they're going in. All right? They know night and day, night and day. 3 weeks go by. 4 weeks go by. All right? Month go by. All right? They put you on the boat. All right, put you on a boat off in Charleston. Y'all know what Charleston. They put you on a boat and have you sail down. Big ass circle, just sailing around, then drop your ass off somewhere. It's probably was only 3 hours away, 4 hours away. Now you thinking you in a whole different land. They telling you in a whole different world. Man, y'all, that shit is easy. That shit is easy. You know how easy it is to change somebody's trajectory up? All you gotta do is change the name of something. Like right now, if they change Florida's name to something else, 1,000 years from now, people are gonna forget about the name Florida. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be the new name. Just how we forgot about what was Florida called before Florida. This is the new name. Well, what was Texas called before Texas? What was Texas called when it was owned by somebody else? What was Florida called when it was owned by somebody else? And this is my last thought bubble for y'all to go to sleep on. I was thinking about this the other day. Somebody asked me this. Let me ask y'all a question. Can y'all name some millionaires? Somebody name me a millionaire. It could be a TV person. Just name me somebody. I'm about to give y'all an example. Somebody name a millionaire. Somebody name a millionaire. Name a millionaire. Name a millionaire. Okay. Somebody name me a trillionaire. Somebody name a trillionaire. We back. Okay. Does anybody know what's after a trillionaire? What's after a trillionaire? Anybody? I know some people y'all was Googling. Hey, folks, Googling, what's after a trillionaire? Hey, so, let's ask this. Can anybody name a quadrillionaire? Can anybody name a quadrillionaire? Okay. What's after quadrillionaire? I'm getting somewhere with this, y'all. Just follow along with me. What's after a quadrillionaire? They all dead. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Sextillionaire. Beyonce and Jay-Z together. Why are we doing? I don't know Wi-Fi, no nothing is saying. Okay. Hex zillionaire. Hexzillionaire. Can you name any hexzillionaires? Do y'all think there's hexzillionaires that are out there? To have that number, to have that being a word, don't you think there is somebody that has that? Somebody said nope. Do you really think no one has that much, family? Y'all see how poor we are? People really saying no. No, there's not that much. Nah, no one has that much money. Nah, nobody got that much money. Nah, that'll be crazy money right there. Nah, nobody got that. Do y'all really think you know how much somebody has when the highest level you could go is a billionaire? Do y'all think some billionaires can name some trillionaires? Who do y'all think the billionaires look up to? You said the people that print the money. Man, no, y'all. Man, y'all.
I'm glad I asked that question. Do y'all see our perception? We think it's cash. Oh yeah, they print the money, so they got all the, man, what? What were we doing before we was printing money? Do y'all not know there was trillionaires, billionaires, bazillionaires? I don't even know if that's a word. Y'all, we talking about people so rich you would never know their names. I was just seeing how far somebody could name. Can somebody name a trillionaire? Yeah, billionaires look up to trillionaires. So let me ask you this. Who do trillionaires look up to? It's definitely not cash. I wish I would throw that shit out the way. Millionaires don't ever see cash. I mean, billionaires and trillionaires don't see cash, y'all. It's a different level of power. That's why I'm saying to y'all, see how poor we are. It's a level to being poor. Yo, damn, I just thought about something. What if what if the upper, meaning the wealthy and middle class, lower class is just status of poor? Because do you really think the millionaires and billionaires we look up to is at the top of the food chain of the people they look up to? You see what I'm saying? We look up to poor. Bill Gates is poor. The fact that we can see Bill Gates, the fact we can see Warren Buffett and we can say his name lets you know he don't got enough money. The fact that we know who you are lets us know you don't have enough money. The fact y'all think the person that has the most money is someone has told you, lets you know, my friend, you are poor. Poor. I didn't read that nowhere. I don't even know what's after a trillionaire. I just asked y'all this question. I never Googled, hey, what's after a trillionaire? What's after, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's invisible as hell. The big shots is what's controlling the little shots that are basically the idols of the poor people. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really think about that. Is your dream to make $100,000 a year? Is your dream to be a millionaire? You got to remember, your goal may be somebody's trauma. Damn. Imagine you saying, damn, I want to make $100,000 a year, and then you got some people they got $100,000 in they bank account and they stressing like, man, I only got $100,000. Man, I gotta do something. Yeah, just to even think I'm just cool with that, that's a poor way of thinking. You shouldn't be cool with anything. It's nothing to be cool with. It's just keep gaining and gaining and gaining and gaining. What's the point of stopping? Yeah, that's a bar right there. Somebody's goal. Your goal might be somebody's problem. Goddamn. like yo, I just want to make make 6 figures. And 6 figures, shit. That's a depression. You know what I'm saying? That's a depression. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people that are spending that at the mall, $100,000 trip, and you got some people that are working 40 hours a week just to make $100,000, not to see $100,000. You don't see the $100,000 to the next year tax returns when you see, oh damn, I made $100,000. I don't need anybody to validate what I'm okay with. Well, if you're okay with any dollar amount, you're poor. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how defensive you get about it. Because if you around anybody, imagine you been around $1 trillion now and say, you only want $1 trillion? That's it? Get your poor ass out there. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100K ain't shit. A million ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you can see people making that is still miserable. You've never seen a miserable cadillionaire. You see what I'm saying? You've never seen a miserable, because we've never seen them. Have we ever seen a stressed out billionaire? I don't know. We see stressed out millionaires all the time, because clearly that's not enough. That's not enough. Well, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just all about what's your ceiling. I guess that's how I look at it. A person can put a ceiling on whatever they is, but I guess I'm just looking at, there is somebody somewhere that don't have a ceiling. You know what I'm saying? There is no cap on, okay, when I get here, I'm going to go ahead and chill out. Nah, it's like, yo, I'm going to keep going, because once you get out of the realm of cash, now it's like securities. Now it's like ultimate power. Now it's like a whole nother level of, damn. Like, sheesh. There's some crazy shit based off information. Like you said, a few generations of my sins will be good with that. How you know they'll be good with that? How do you know your family will be good with money that you leave behind? What makes you so sure? You get $1 trillion right now, you leave it for your family. You die right now, you leave $1 trillion. How long do you think that money will last? And what makes you think the family is going to do what they need to do to keep that money going? Because I'm saying it because somebody asked me, like, I know you gonna leave like money back for your kids. I'm not leaving nothing for my kids. I'm not leaving anything for my kids. I'm like, what? What you mean you're not leaving that for your kids? Like, why would I leave anything for them when they have their own estates? You know what I'm saying? Why would I? I'm not building anything for them. Somebody, what are you building for? I'm not building anything. The only thing I'm building is overstanding for them to be able to take over their estates when they become, you see what I'm saying, of age. I don't need to leave anything back. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to have a stash settled. I don't have to have none of that. All I got to do is teach them contract laws and start overstanding their estate is for theirs to claim. So the whole burden of us putting our families on our backs, that shit is gone. I don't carry nobody in my family. Like nobody. Because I don't need to. It's like if you don't want to know the information, you don't want help. That's how I look at it. And if a family member saying, "Yo, you help me with this bread, man," like, nah, you don't want this information. You don't need any bread, because that's not what you're needing. Because if I give you that now, you're gonna need it next month. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all ever gave somebody some money, then they get real comfortable, like, all right, cool. But they tell you, I'm gonna study. But when they're comfortable, they go back to what they're comfortable with. Meaning, I'm gonna get around to it like, hey, bro, you were just desperate just not too long ago. I just told you, so you don't have to have that situation again. So now you're asking for some more money. Murphy Holmes Spurge, what you mean by how we fully claim it? I feel like I get what you're asking, but I want to see if that's what you're asking. A lot of people think they just supposed to have an unlimited card where they can just, and which they do is social. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think like, what do you mean fully claim it? You claim it based off every account. There is no one supreme claim. You can't go to the treasurer and say, hey, I'm here. I want to take control of everything in this account. Nah. That ain't how it works. It would never work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is from that card. That card is a credit card linked to the bank account. The bank account is the treasury. Every time you use that card, you're supposed to get credit. Now, if the corporation says you can't use that credit, then it's a problem. That's breach. That's security fraud. You see what I'm saying? So now, when you say how do we fully claim it, you do it based off individual accounts by performance. You get paid based off performance. When you perform correctly, all right, you're supposed to get the credits transferred properly. Now, if they aren't transferred properly after you instructed them to do it, that means they disobeyed a direct order. You see what I'm saying? Which is breach, which is treason, which is extortion. All right, they don't want to have to deal with that. But that's how you use it. You use it by you basically walking into a dealership. If they say no, cool. All right, send me my my adverse action. The adverse action is really the letter of credit. Because the adverse action, once it's responded to, you can get that reversed. Now, you might got to send 1, 2, 3 letters, build a breach of contract on the people that denied you, but they may fold and say, hey, we made a mistake. We apologize. Give us a couple of days to make this right. All right, we do have your approval. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. In that order, really, hopefully y'all really taking heed in this. I'm going to keep this live up. Hope y'all take heed of this information. This is how you really reverse denials. It's the same way as you endorsing the bills. It's just basically they told you no early. And you're doing the same process. All right, same instructions, same shit, no change in the verbiage. It's the same thing. All right, so some of y'all gonna be having whips, houses, all right, new high rises. All right, jet skis, all right, whatever your mind desires. All right, but you got to put it in proper perspective. You got to understand what's going on so you can make the right movements, because you got to move right. All right, you can't rush. You got to move right. All right, y'all. All right, so for y'all that already reached out to me for April 15th, like, I'm going to get to y'all. Just give me some time. There's a lot of folks that got that coupon for the discount that we discussed. All right, so y'all came to the class. Y'all seen how many people was in there. All right, so whatever. So get all your adverse actions. So they can't move forward with the app. They basically saying no to you. If you already submitted the application, family, how can they say, hey, we can't move forward? They might can't move forward, but that app already gone. Well, if the principal has a background, ain't no background. We endorse the total payout sheet. Come on, family. All right, y'all. Peace and love.